Breaking news from Old Trafford. Manchester United reveal plans for a massive 100,000-seater stadium. Sir Jim Ratcliffe faces controversy after a tough question from Gary Neville. United target a £16 million midfield partner for Kobbie Mainoo'S. And Tyson Fury teams up with Wayne Rooney to lead England at Soccer Aid 2025. Stay tuned. This is huge. Manchester United reveal new Old Trafford images for 100,000-seater stadium. Manchester United have launched plans for a new 100,000-seater stadium at Old Trafford. Co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe confirmed upon the completion of his minority stake last February that his preference was for a new build to replace the 115-year-old home of United on the same site. Conceptual images and scaled models designed by the architect Lord Norman Foster were unveiled on Tuesday at Foster Plus Partners headquarters in London. The Manchester Evening News previously reported that club figures estimate the cost of a new stadium to be £2 billion. United have lost £300 million in the past 3 years, and they are in danger of breaching the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules. But Ratcliffe believes a new stadium is financeable under the government's plans to regenerate the Trafford Park area, which has already received backing from Chancellor Rachel Reeves. It is estimated that the stadium and wider regeneration project has the potential to deliver an additional £7.3 billion per year to the UK economy. United have acquired land around the stadium to expand the footprint if or when they get permission to commence construction. United own 100 acres. The club surveyed 30,000 fans, and there was roughly a 50-50 split between those in favor of a new build and a redevelopment of Old Trafford. Ratcliffe, 72, has previously described Old Trafford as run down and opined that it had fallen behind the best arenas in world sport. Today marks the start of an incredibly exciting journey to the delivery of what will be the world's greatest football stadium, at the center of a regenerated Old Trafford, he said. Our current stadium has served us brilliantly for the past 115 years, but it has fallen behind the best arenas in world sport. By building next to the existing site, we will be able to preserve the essence of Old Trafford, while creating a truly state-of-the-art stadium that transforms the fan experience only footsteps from our historic home. Just as important is the opportunity for a new stadium to be the catalyst for social and economic renewal of the Old Trafford area, creating jobs and investment not just during the construction phase, but on a lasting basis when the stadium district is complete. The government has identified infrastructure investment as a strategic priority, particularly in the north of England, and we are proud to be supporting that mission with this project of national, as well as local, significance. Exclusive. Sir Jim Ratcliffe made untrue remark after Gary Neville question, says body language expert. A crucial segment of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's jaw-dropping interview with Gary Neville has been called into question by one of the country's leading body language experts. The Manchester United co-owner's wide-ranging conversation with the former Red Devils captain covered topics from the club's financial situation to underperforming players. Yet Judy James, a top analyst in dissecting body language, has exclusively disclosed to Mirror Football that she believes Ratcliffe made a false statement to Neville when it came to addressing his tenure at the club. United's billionaire part owner saw his investment officially approved in February 2024. Yet while Ratcliffe has say over footballing operations with his 28.94% stake, the Glazers still have a hefty 48.9% hold on the Red Devils. And James claimed Ratcliffe appeared agitated at the mere mention of the family who purchased United in 2005. The most dramatic body language feature is his apparent utter discomfort when the Glazer family are mentioned, James highlighted. Ratcliffe squirms in his seat here before folding his arms in a barrier ritual. He rubs his nose and sniffs and rubs his neck in a gesture of anxiety. James' assertion of Ratcliffe's false remark came as Neville asked the Ineos chief if the challenge of taking on United has been a bigger challenge than expected. Ratcliffe responded, "We are in the middle of a period of change at the moment. Nobody likes change, it's uncomfortable, and we are in the midst of it." However, James has said that his declaration rings untrue, adding, "He Ratcliffe scratches his mouth, sighs and rubs his chin, and appears to perform some verbal swerves at this point, throwing out workplace cliches like, human beings don't like change, which is not only a cliche but also untrue. humans love change when they feel they have some form of control of agreement over it. The United co-owner has come under fire for numerous decisions since he arrived at the club. He has made a raft of redundancies and reduced meals for non-playing staff at United. And the body language guru has insisted that Ratcliffe has a ruthless eye when it comes to the club's coffers. He is self-effacing, which is always an attractive trait, but his moments of stronger eye contact during this interview also suggests a less obvious capacity for taking non-negotiable stands when it comes to finances. Ratcliffe uses the table as his imaginary financial flowchart, with his hands pointing to the table to show off invisible figures that he can clearly see in his mind's eye. His moves become forensic as he places a clawed hand or a lidding hand on the table to point out the figures that pour out of his mouth. Manchester United eyeing perfect partner for Kobbie Mainoo in £16 million summer transfer swoop. Manchester United are reportedly eyeing a £16 million transfer swoop for a midfielder some fans see as the perfect partner for Kobbie Mainoo. Manchester United are planning to strengthen their midfield this summer as Ruben Amorim looks to resolve the team's ongoing struggles in the center of the pitch. Creativity and control from the middle of the pitch has been a persistent issue for United this season, with the team often struggling to break down opposition defenses and failing to score more than once per game. Their inconsistency at Old Trafford has only heightened concerns over their control in midfield. In January, the club sanctioned multiple loan departures, with Antony joining Real Betis, Marcus Rashford moving to Aston Villa, and Ethan Wheatley heading to Walsall for the remainder of the campaign. Manchester United are reportedly eyeing a £16 million transfer swoop for a midfielder some fans see as the perfect partner for Kobbie Mainoo. Manchester United are planning to strengthen their midfield this summer as Ruben Amorim looks to resolve the team's ongoing struggles in the center of the pitch. Creativity and control from the middle of the pitch has been a persistent issue for United this season, with the team often struggling to break down opposition defenses and failing to score more than once per game. Their inconsistency at Old Trafford has only heightened concerns over their control in midfield. In January, the club sanctioned multiple loan departures, with Antony joining Real Betis, Marcus Rashford moving to Aston Villa, and Ethan Wheatley heading to Walsall for the remainder of the campaign. Further departures are expected in midfield at the end of the season. Christian Eriksen is set to leave when his contract expires, while Casemiro is no longer in Amorim's long-term plans. As a result, United are preparing for a crucial summer transfer window, targeting midfielders who can add creativity, energy, and tactical discipline to fit Amorim's vision. United eyeing £16 million stock transfer. According to German transfer specialist Christopher Michel, one player who has become a key talking point within Old Trafford is Anton Stock, currently playing for TSG Hoffenheim and the German national team. The 26-year-old midfielder has 113 Bundesliga appearances under his belt to date. It has become a key part of Hoffenheim's system as a defensive midfielder, although he has also played further up the pitch previously, too. According to journalist Florian Plettenberg, although the German club do not want to get rid of their star midfielder, they are aware of interest from several clubs. Manchester United are reportedly eyeing a £16 million transfer swoop for a midfielder some fans see as the perfect partner for Kobbie Mainoo. Manchester United are planning to strengthen their midfield this summer as Ruben Amorim. Tyson Fury and Wayne Rooney to lead England squad at Soccer Aid 2025. Former world heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury and ex-Manchester United forward Wayne Rooney will coach an England squad made up of athletes and celebrities for Soccer Aid 2025 at Old Trafford. Former world heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury and ex-Manchester United forward Wayne Rooney will coach an England squad made up of athletes and celebrities for Soccer Aid 2025 at Old Trafford. UNICEF says the charity match pitting England against a World 11 will take place on June 15th at United's home stadium. Former England women players Jill Scott and Steph Houghton, One Direction's Lewis Tomlinson, singer Tom Grennan, Olympic great Mo Farah, ex-England goalkeeper Joe Hart and former Italy defender Leonardo Bonucci are among those who have confirmed their commitment to the event created by pop star Robbie Williams in 2006. Former United players Gary Neville and Paul Scholes will also be back at Old Trafford alongside ex-England international Rooney, who will take on a player-manager role. UNICEF says it has raised more than £106 million $137 million for children worldwide since the first game. The money raised helps it deliver crucial programs providing food, healthcare, safe spaces, and crisis support to young people in need. The prospect of leading my England team to victory this June fills me with just as much excitement as any heavyweight fight, said Fury. Everyone knows that I am a huge Manchester United fan too, so it's even more special for me that the game is at Old Trafford this year, and I get to manage one of my heroes, Wayne Rooney.